What's up guys, welcome to another one. In this video I'm gonna show you 5 bushcraft tips and hacks that can help you to survive in the nature. So let's do it. So when you need to walk in a long grass like this and you want to avoid to get a tick, you can do one thing that should protect you from them. So the first thing is always good to have a long socks and put it on your trousers like this. And then you're gonna need a tape. So you're gonna take a tape and you're gonna place it somewhere under your knee, something like this. Just grab a knife. Look at that. This one is double-sided tape, so you're just gonna take off this and ta-da, it's done. But it does not need to be double-sided tape. You can definitely use regular tape. And you do the same thing on the other leg. And it's done. Look at that. So now you can walk in a long grass like this, and when you get a tick on your leg and he will try to climb up on your body, he will stick on this tape, and that's how you're gonna stop them to suck your body. I think it's a very useful trick because the ticks are transit diseases, so it's always good to avoid them. For the next tip I want to show you, you're gonna need a pack of gum and a AA battery. Basically you don't need strictly a pack of gum, you can use something similar, because what we need is actually this paper which has a metal from outside and a paper from inside. For example, also Kinder chocolate has this kind of paper, so you can use similar things which has metal from outside and paper from inside. Let's do it. So for this tip we're gonna need very thin pieces of wood as a fire starter. Look at this, exactly like this. Look at that, this is perfect. Look at that, this is the paper we need. Metal from the outside, paper from the inside. We're gonna need to rip it. Basically what happens is that when you put this metal on each side of the battery, the power should come all the way from this metal to this thin layer of the paper, and it should make an ember. Oh, look at that, I accidentally ripped it. Oh, look at this, look at this. Yeah, we have a fire. Look at that. Look at that. That's quite usual that you can find a can in the nature. But did you know that you can actually use it as a stove? Oh yeah, you can bet you can. And now I'm gonna show you how you can do it. So the first thing we need to do is to make a couple of cuts on the top of this can. Just don't forget to be super careful because this is extremely sharp. Next move, you need to cut a little hole around here, something like a little door. Alright. Look at that. That's looking pretty beautiful. So this is what you want to create. It just looks something like this. Oh man, it's instantly hot. Are you kidding me? Look at that. This can is super hot, and look at this flame. You can just put your pan over this. That's pretty good. I think this is much more effective than any campfire because the fire is in a small tube and all the heat is pumping up. Also, you can close this door a bit, so it's gonna generate all the heat to the pan. We're gonna close this top, all those spikes. Look at that. Now I close the top, and I can put this little cup over here and it's gonna perfectly fit there. Look at that. It's like made for it. For the next tip, you're gonna cut a fresh stick. Alright guys, so now when we have a fresh stick, we need to cut a line approximately 10 centimeters deep into the stick. Just make sure that you're gonna do it very slowly because you don't want to do that cut too deep into the stick. Basically like this, it's almost done. Look at that, something like this. Now we're gonna use a lid from a can and you're gonna stick it into that stick. Just a bit deeper. Now we need to get rid of this part. So now you just have to cut it off. Almost, yeah, it's done. Look at that. Okay, I'm really satisfied with this. It's looking pretty nice. Now you're gonna take the rope and you're gonna tie the ends. and we're gonna tie it on this side and on this side. Look at this, guys. This, my friend, is looking pretty good. I'm actually really satisfied with this. So just like that, you can create beautiful bushcraft knife. All right, I think it's time to try if your knife can actually cut something. Look at this. Look at that. It's pretty sharp. If you are in a location with many mosquitoes and you don't have a repellent, you can grab a bunch of pine tree needles, just crush it with your hands. Now when they are crushed, you can use the oil they released. You can see it on my hand. And simply, you're just gonna put it onto your clothes. You can also take this bunch of crushed pine tree needles and just rub it onto your clothes. Look at this. This should keep the mosquitoes away. Maybe it's not gonna be as effective as the repellent, but if you are in a case of need and you don't have anything, it's gonna be better than nothing. You can also burn those pine tree needles, and the smell and smoke from them will gonna keep the mosquitoes away. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something useful that you can use when you are camping or when you are on a hike. I really enjoyed it. If you want to support my channel, just don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and see you in the next one. Whoop! And don't forget, keep living! Whoop!